And welcome to another episode of Giving Voice. I'm Sean Pickard on Voices4Ability Radio. And today we're joined by a few folks from BIST, the Brain Injury Society of Toronto. And I believe we have Abby and Christabel, is it?
Christian is the name. Christian.
Christian. My apologies, Christian. Thank you for joining us. How are you and Abby doing today?
We're fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, I'm fine too, thanks. Happy to be here.
Very good. Abby, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself here?
Okay. I have a brain injury since 2012. I was hit by a large vehicle. I was riding a bicycle in Thailand, and I was hit by a large truck from behind. I've just been suffering symptoms with a little bit of seizure disorder since 2012 there. So I'm trying to hold two jobs, maybe a third one, and to live with what's going on. It's very difficult.
It absolutely sounds that way. I know for myself, some of the daily things that we run into, it's kind of like a crapshoot, even when you step up to order a coffee or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
And what about you, Christian? Can you tell us a little bit about you, please?
Well, I guess I'm coming from the other side here. I'm a caregiver of someone with a brain injury. I think, in a way, us caregivers suffer the same as our loved one being injured with brain injury. My husband's injury is a little bit different in a sense that he didn't have an accident or anything like this. He had an operation to his spinal cord that I would like to say turned out bad. And as such, he has developed a very rare condition called superficial siderosis, which is iron in the brain. So that makes him he has cognitive issues and not able to walk, and all the daily living activities are very difficult. So I'm here to help him.
Well, thank you very much for helping out there, Christian. That's quite a heavy load to lift there when you're looking after someone every day.
Yeah, it is. And, I guess the people who also have brain injury, my job has been compromised in a sense that because I care for him, I can't work as much. So we're all together at this, and it's nice to have an organization like this helping us find our way out. It's very valuable.
Absolutely, it is very valuable. And you actually just set me up so perfectly there, Christian, for my next question. So we'll just carry on with you there. How has BIST helped you?
Well, I guess it helps me because they help my husband, right? So they have a lot of great activity that gets my husband to socialize. Like one of them I like is the movie night, for example. We've been to the aquarium together. And also from a caregiver perspective, they have a caregiver group that I attend, and I get to meet other people, and we get to support and exchange each other. But also as a different one for me, this helped me. I was looking for employment, and I was having a hard time finding a job. And I offered to help them in the office, and through helping, then when I got a job offer, they helped me with my references. So, it helped in many different ways, and, I ended up having the job, my dream job. So, this is very valuable to me, the whole round support that I've received from the organization.
I'm very happy to hear that, Christian. These ladies at BIST do a wonderful job keeping us in line, don't they?
They are wonderful. They're the best to me.
Now, how about you, Abby? How has BIST helped you?
BIST has helped me because the ladies that work here, they never stop working. I could email them anytime if I'm having a really bad day. They're always there for me. I go through a lot of bad days, dark times, and they're always like the light at the end of the tunnel for me. They keep going. Their story is just, I can't thank them enough. I'm very, I think I'm artistic, and, they through advocating, they presented my graphic design on their websites, Facebook or Instagram, and they get my artwork out there, and they make me feel good about myself. Also with the activities, I like to go to the AGO because I'm an artist myself, and just socialize with others that have brain injuries helps a lot, and I like to help others that have any questions as well. So I can't ask for like a better group.
It's very happy for me to hear someone like that, or somebody else having positive experiences out of an organization like this. I know for me, ladies, what we're doing right now, sitting here recording this conversation, this wouldn't be possible without the ladies from BIST. They have actually pointed me in this direction and helped me find someone that allows me to spread my wings and do what I need to do, which sounds an awful lot like what you folks are running into.
Yes.
Wow, that's really nice to hear. Beautiful. Same experience here, for sure.
Yeah, they're a wonderful group there, and the relationships that you develop, just meeting people that are in the same boat as you begin to feel that little bit of family, the confidence, the success, things of that nature. At least that's the way it's been for me. Do you ladies feel the same?
Yeah, and I mean, not many groups are like this. I've been to a lot of different groups. I have some other stuff as well, but it's just a continuous support for BIST. Whereas some other groups I've been to, it's like you go to the group and then it's done, and then you don't really get the continued support. I'll do anything for these ladies from the bottom of my heart. I'm just so blessed.
Go ahead, Christian.
I think it's the same for me. I just feel for me too that they've been very understanding. If I couldn't, go and do some volunteer work because of something happened there, but when I come back, it's like the open arms, and the team is definitely compassionate and the right team for the job.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree 100% there. So I know we've heard about the AGO, the aquarium, movie night, things like that. What is it about BIST that you most look forward to? Let's start with Abby on this one.
Okay. What is it I look forward to, and in what regard? Like just going for the activities, or?
Anything at all, be it the activities, the fundraisers, different things about BIST. There's always going to be at least one thing that picks you up and makes you keep going in. What is it about BIST that does that for you?
I don't know, just the fact that they have different activities that meets everyone's interests. Like, I went to the Hockey Hall of Fame once. That's not for everyone. You have, like, some sports fans might be interested in that. Have the artsy side of it, like the AGO I like. So they meet everyone's like different needs, which I really like, because everyone has their different parts of the brain, their abilities, their hobbies that they like, and we don't just go to one activity all the time. They expand their activities to meet everyone's interests. That's what I really like. And I really enjoyed the Spider-Man barbecue at Hyde Park last year. It was just made us feel like we're all heroes, and we're all like trying to fight as hard as we can for our invisible disability, is what I call it. It was great.
That sounded like a lot of fun. I missed the Spider-Man barbecue last year, Abby, so do you know if they're doing a Black Panther one this year? That seems to be all the rage right now.
The Black Panther, maybe.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what they come up with.
Maybe.
And Christiane, what is it that you really look forward to with BIST?
I guess for me, a couple of things, because when I go and volunteer, I find that I'm there with a group of friends, and for the friendship and the socializing. And also, I mean, the caregiver group is very important to me. So I look forward to discuss interests with people who are going through the same thing. So we seem to understand each other better and support each other in terms of looking at ways to make our life more positive. And also look forward to all the activities that they put together. And whenever my husband and I can attend, it's good for him to socialize. And I think in general, it's just the group is fun. It's a group of people that like to be together and enjoy being together. And that's very important in an organization. That's what drives you into going there, right? So I think you said right, they focus on what we need, and they meet those goals. So that's very important. Yeah.
If I could sum this up, or at least try to, it sounds to me like family success in common is kind of the feeling you get from BIST, a feeling of success, a feeling of being around family and people that know you and are like you. At least that's kind of what I'm getting. Is that pretty accurate there, ladies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Sounds good. So I think the next thing I have to ask is, would you recommend BIST to a friend, and why? Christiane, we'll start with you on that one.
Of course, I have recommended it to many of the friends or the people that I've met. And why? I think it's because of the way you summarized it. You feel at home. You feel like a family. There's nothing imposed on you. It's there's a lot of value into belonging to a group that have the same needs. So for the people would be the main reason why I would, people create the proper activity, create everything that is around what we need as a group. So that would be why I would recommend.
Very well said, Christiane. Thank you so much. And Abby, what about you? Would you recommend BIST, and why?
Yeah, I have already, as Christiane said, I've already recommended a lot of people that have had brain injury or question different how to get help with their brain injury or disability, and I think why is because, well, also like the BIST race last year, I think having volunteers or even people, strangers, I went to my church, I asked for fundraisers and stuff. I just think people getting out in the community, if they see what BIST is like and how family oriented it is and how they're helping us or people with brain injury, then they can become more involved too. And I think, I've recommended it a lot to people, but and I'll still continue to recommend it. So, yeah.
Very good. And unfortunate, ladies, that's all the time we have for today. So I'd like to thank you very much for joining us on Giving Voice to Your Ability. And we look forward to speaking with you in the future, potentially meeting at a few events. Yeah,
for sure. My co-curator, I'm going to be co-curator for my second time this year at the art show. So if you're welcome to come and take a look at all of our artwork or to become involved as well. It could be any medium of art. So I'll get back to you on that.
Ladies, thank you very much for joining me. It's been fun.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Have a good day.